Hello everyone. This project focuses on basic regression analysis in Azure. So this is my Azure ML Studio and I have navigated to the notebook section and I uploaded my notebook using this option. Here is my IPython notebook. So the first thing to do is create a compute by going to this option and choosing the virtual machine size and the virtual machine type and giving it a name. Here I have given it a name comp. Next, the first thing we do in any notebook is importing the dependencies that we'll be needing in the latter parts of the project. Next, I initialized the workspace, getting the workspace name, location and subscription ID. Next, I provided a name to the experiment, data quality analysis, and created a project folder that will have all the run details for my experiment. Next, I wrote a code for the compute cluster. It's up and running here. Next, I imported the data with the help of a link here, which I got using my GitHub. So I uploaded the CSV data right here. When I click on it, I go on the view raw option, and this is how it looks like now. I get this link and I copy and paste it right here. This is the path to my dataset. Next, I convert it into a tabular dataset form, and then I move on to my AutoML experiment configuration. So here it's been divided into two parts, AutoML Settings and Config. The parameters I included under AutoML Settings are number of cross validations, primary metric being normalized root mean squared error, which means that the task is going to be regression. I have enabled early stopping to save the resources. I have set the experiment timeout minutes as 30 minutes and the maximum concurrent iterations as 5. For the AutoML settings, I have provided the compute target name and the label column name, which will be score in the case of this data set. Next, I submitted the experiment and I got the details right here with the help of the run details code. So if I go into the details of the run, we can see that here these are the number of iterations that have been run by AutoML with different pipelines, the duration for each pipeline run, the metric and the best metric that I got, which is normalized root mean squared error. So the best metric here has been obtained in case of max ABS scalar light GBM. Next, I go on to print the metrics of the best model right here, which gives me all the regression metrics, and then I print and save it. This section of regression analysis includes linear regression using Python. Here I have converted the data to a pandas data frame and I have previewed it with the help of the head function. Here we can see the column names. The first column is ID, which is the row label for every different data set that has been included in this data. So this data set is a catalog quality score data set which has included different data sets and how good they are in terms of scores and grades. Now the metadata that has been included is accessibility, how easily accessible the data was, how complete it is in terms of null values, how fresh it is, which means how updated it is, and how complete the other metadata variables are in it, and how easy is it to use. The score has been calculated based on all these variables, and according to the score, the higher it is, the closer it is to 1, it has been provided a grade. Grade has been divided into 3 categories: gold, silver and bronze, gold being the best. Next, I printed the type of data by converting it into a pandas data frame. Here I get the same output. Then I print out the columns. Here is the grade column, and then there are these normalized columns as well. Record it as the date time column, and version is the version of the algorithm that was used to provide the score for each data set in this data set. Next, I printed out the correlation between different variables using the core function. It gives me the correlation between all the numerical variables of the data set. In this code chunk, I have imported label encoder. Here in this line, I have dropped specific columns by specifying the column using axis equal to 1. When it's axis equal to 0, it's a row. So here I've dropped the columns package, which consisted of a character or a string which had the name of the data set that was included. Recorded add is a date time column, and version is the version of the algorithm that was used to score that data set. Here I call the label encoder function, and I convert the grade and the grade norm columns from gold, silver, bronze to 0, 1 and 2 categories, numerical columns. So here 2 is silver, 1 is gold and 0 is bronze. This way I can perform regression analysis on this column as well now. Next, I define the independent and the dependent variables. Independent being grade, completeness, freshness, metadata and usability, and my dependent variable being score. Next, I import the train test split and split the data set with test size being 0.2 and train size being 0.8. Random state has been set to 42 so that the results that I get in this model can be reproduced. Next, I fit the model and then I train it and get the output for intercept and coefficient. Coefficient is the slope. So these are the slope for all the 5 variables that were my independent variables. Next, model prediction. I performed prediction after training, and these are the possible values of the scores that I have obtained out of it in the form of a list. Next, I calculate the accuracy using root mean squared error here, and the value is 0.014. Now since this value is higher than what I got from my AutoML run, which I can cross verify by going to the experiment section. This is the experiment that I ran. It was successfully run. This is the best model summary, and the normalized root mean squared error is much less than what I got from my linear regression model. So I click on it. I used this section to deploy it, and it has been deployed successfully. Next, I go back. I would also like to add the visualizations here that I have performed to cross-verify the results. Here on the x-axis is the explanatory variable, which is grade in this plot, and on y-axis I have my response variable, which will be constant for all the plots, which is the score column. Here the relationship is strongly linear. As we can see, for gold it's the highest, for silver it's the second highest, and for bronze it's the third highest. Next, if I go to other plots where the explanatory variable is freshness, we can see a fairly decent linear relationship here again. For usability, we see a lot of noise, but again somewhat a linear relationship. Same for completeness, and a better relationship than completeness right here, which is a linear relationship with score. This is my project on basic regression analysis in Azure. Thank you.